centre was built here because of a need. I recollect we had a debate in Ireland's own GAA club, and Joe Duffy of RTE fame hosted that event, and out of that came obvious that there's a need for a place for young people to go, to be safe.
Yeah, so came here and the actual open day when it first began. It's 20 years ago now, so yes.
When we opened here, it was fantastic, and I think the 10 years celebration was fantastic.
So yes, a group inside Finglas used to come down here, play football, go on trips, do all that stuff.
We're only as good as the staff, and the staff here, we've always had very good staff here.
So if there are things happening in the community, it's going to impact on young people. And then it's our role as youth workers to kind of sit down and try and tease out with young people. How is it affecting your day-to-day life, and how do we kind of come up with ways to kind of move on, or even acknowledge that some of the things people are experiencing.
Anything you need done, the youth centres there, help with anything. Even young people like myself going through college, like they're there to help, and it's brilliant to get out.
I got involved bringing my children to the youth centre as they became like teenagers, to have another kind of like a youth leader to help them out with their getting on with their life.
They've got a programme running that like helps young people in the area, like with different workshops. So there's like bike repair, there's barbering courses. Myself, I got help with my CV.
It's a place for young people to come and develop their social skills, to connect with fellow young people, to develop skills such as, you know, music, arts.
I feel like my kids are safe, you know, and I have good relations with the staff. We did get in a bit of bother, and we had great support from the team here, you know.
My brother and my cousin came here before me, and my brother, when I was younger, I was like 3, brought me here. They were saying it's a good place and all, you get to go on trips. I was like, trips to where? And he was like, for your first trip, probably get to go ice skating. My first trip was ice skating, and it was a brilliant trip, the good memories.
Again, looking back 20 years ago, the challenges were different, but they're greater now. The rate of suicide in the area is a challenge. It's a challenge for young people.
We lost a very close friend of ours as well through suicide, and they actually brought us in for the whole week, just put all the focus on top of us, and gave us loads of moral support, personal support.
At times in the past, we would have been supporting young people dealing with some, you know, quite serious personal issues and mental health issues. And from that conversation, being able to carry out a needs assessment and go into schools and saying, look, what mental health supports are there. Following that, September 2020, we got funding from the local drugs task force, and we started our own counselling service. So that's still in operation now. We've had over 250 referrals.
It's recognised as a hub that's safe, secure, and you can be who you want to be without prejudice.
This is a place where young people go through development in a very positive way.
They were always interested in your emotions, your personal life, and always trying to find ways of helping you out.
I can't remember exactly what it was. I was maybe 18, 19 possibly. And I was going through something outside of the youth centre where I kind of just finished college. I went through the first year of college, and I failed miserably in college. And I was trying to figure out what to do with myself at the time. And one of the youth workers, I'm sure she noticed this, Karen Moynihan was her name, and she had posted something on my Facebook wall from the Finglas Youth Resource Centre page and said, there's this new opportunity where you can move to Belfast for 6 months, do a music production and promotion course, blah, blah. She was obviously looking out for me. And anyway, I took that opportunity that was presented to me from the Finglas Youth Resource Centre. While I was over there, I ended up going on the X Factor, and that resulted in loads of different opportunities down the line. And then I ultimately ended up going back to college after that year. More important than any of that, I went on to set up my business afterwards, which turned out to be very successful. That moment showed me how wonderful the team is here. And that kind of support for a young person is irreplaceable.
My name's Carson O'Brien, I'm 12 and I like coming to the Finglas Youth Sport Centre. It's a good place and I like all the people here. I like to bake brownies, cookies, cakes, proper food like curry, bolognese. I like helping people and that's like one of my favourite things, is helping.
Like, why do you say to kids, what do you do when you come home, like, you know, and they could do a bit of cooking, or they could do a bit of art, or they could go out on trips, you know, like, and they enjoy it.
My volunteer work in the summers, like for myself, has been brilliant, like going out with the groups and just like getting that experience hands-on, but then obviously going away, like to live in a different country by myself without their help, but they got me there, was outstanding. Like,
one of the most interesting ones I had was the lad who came back, and the young people telling you the things that they remember, whether it's a walk up the mountains, a trip to the beach, and they were able to sit down and go, do you know what, I could have listened to all the things you said to us. I didn't, but I know you said them to us. It's sometimes, a lot of the times, you're running around in circles and we're not always getting the kind of wins or the feedback straight away.
So over the years, the Finglas Youth Resource Centre has helped thousands upon thousands of young people in the community, and what I would say to those young people out there who have gone through the Finglas Youth Resource Centre and benefited from it, it is crucially important to give back where there's an opportunity.
I want to work here in Toursia. Just want to come here for, like, just want to come just to work and help all the young kids wherever they need.
The drive there is to keep that going, because we have generations of kids coming through.
So I don't think anybody have anything bad to say about the youth centre for Finglas anyway. Like a lot of people today that's in their 20s and 30s all practically grew up in this place.
My hopes for the FYRC in the future is to expand our reach, to serve more young people in the community and the wider community.
And I wanted to be better than I was here, for other kids to grow up with it.
been here the last 10 years, hoping to keep going for the next 20 again.
Rock on the next 20 years.